Hello everyone, petar.jacimovic here from volumeaction.com. I want to post an update for my subscribers. I found a very good opportunity on the British pound USD, and basically I want to explain the importance of the multi-time frame analysis on the forex. And basically on the forex, multi-time frame analysis is very important because you must know to see the view on different perspective to make the final decision when you want to open the setup and when you want to have the transaction. So to have the better win ratio, to have the more safest entry, it's the best thing that you can do is to use the multi-time frame analysis. This is the here I have the 1 hour, 4 hour daily, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 30 minute chart in one screen. So basically, what we can see here, and why I have one selling position here, it's because I saw the weakness on the multi-time frames, which is very strong. Basically, what we got here is we got the British pound on the 1 hour time frame. As you can see, this pin bar here, where the price closed below the middle even, so price went higher and closed below the middle. This is a sign of the big weakness on the 1 hour, and the tick volume is very, very strong. So it happened on very strong volume, and the reaction for sellers were very strong. Then we go to the 4 hour. We can see, look at the bar right now at this stage here. Also you can spot the swing highs from this stage here, and price respected that as well. So, and look at the bar on the 4 hour. It's a very also weak bar. So we see a lot of weakness in this bar. And you go to the daily time frame, and you can see that this is a like neutral candle, you know, and this is also weakness on the daily time frame. So this is very weak demand, you know. And we got on the larger frames weakness all around. Then we go to the lower frames, for example, like starting from the 5 minutes, but 5 minutes is not so important, but I have it here on screen. But anyway, you have the good downward lag here, and this is you know, the evening star formation here on the top, you know, so supply is very okay, you know, high volumes supply. So that's also weakness here. On the 15 minutes chart is interesting, but we can see the bearish engulfing, very strong bearish engulfing pattern, which is basically on the high volume. And you see that this real body should went through this demand here. This was a very good sign of the sellers start to and spotted the pound and started to sell. It's some money. And here finally on the 30 minutes we have the uptrust bar. This is the volume turns, a very, very strong sign of that sellers started to sell, and that's massive uptrust happened after the strong demand. So this is a good sign of the weakness. Also the next bar after the uptrust is also good supply. So basically this is the highest probability setup you can have on the forex. You cannot have better opportunity than if you have the all multi-frames analysis on the same way, suggesting you that we should see the lower price. So in terms of entry level, you cannot find better opportunity than this on the forex market. We speak about the spot FX market right now. On the stock is different thing, but on the forex, this is all you need to see is to use the volume, use the pure price action, do the multi-time frame analysis, and spot a high probability setups. That's all you can do. The next thing after you trigger it, very important, is how you manage setup and where is your stop loss and where is your potential take profit if you have fixed it. Stop loss basically should be above this massive, where the seller started, this massive reaction here, you know, of about 30 pips reaction. So you put above that, because if the price reaches that, you don't want to be in the market anymore, which means this analysis and something happened and the seller stopped to sell, you know, and they don't want to participate more selling, so it's better be out and cut the loss here. You don't want to wait, and hope that if the price can reject or not, you just exit from that point. If the analysis is good, price should react immediately in the next hour, next 30 minutes. You should see the lower price, because this is a weakness all around, and it shouldn't go any more higher, than this. So what we may expect, basically we manage setup. You can put a stop loss and break even after a certain amount of pips, after the 1-1 risk reward ratio, or after the price test, for example, the swing low, which is the support at this stage here. So you can put here, or you can wait even more to secure a position. The final target, I suggest you always to, basically I like to go for minimum 1 to 3 risk reward ratio in the setup. So if I risk 30 pips, or how much is here, about 30 pips, I want to try to take 1 free at least, so about 90 pips at least, into this one, because I have the multi-time frame analysis in my favor. So 90 pips is nothing, it's not big at all to reach in this condition, and the best thing to do, it's just enter, you put stop loss, you put 1% risk if you want, or less, depend what type of trader you are. You can put even 2% risk, in this type of setup, but that's maximum about 2% risk, but you say you put 1% risk, you risk 30 pips, you're going for 3-4% in this particular example. So as you can see, it's getting better and better. Supply came in here. Here, look at the bar, how it's looking at the 4 hour. It's like the very, very good pin bar here. 5 minutes is looking okay. 15 minutes, very good. Bearish engulfing, confirmed here. It's going lower, and then uptrust, very good on multi-time frames. This is what I teach my students, how to find the high probability setups. It's not easy to find that. I have the profiles on almost 10 currency pairs I'm observing. I have the profiles on multi-time frames, and then these ones are the highest probability setups. Also, you need to find the trend, since GBP is in downtrend. On the also look at the, for example, daily time frame. It's not look at the downward lag here. So it's a strong downward movement on mid long term perspective. You have the weaknesses all around on today, and this is the best you can do on the forex. This is the best you can do on the forex. Don't think that with fancy indicators and stuff like that and other things, robots and a lot of stuff here on the internet, you can see there are a lot of only marketing things. The real trading on the forex, it's a real about the price action, about the multi-time frame analysis, about the trend, about the proper managing the set, about the psychology part. Of course, psychological part is to keep going your good positions and try to cut loss. As soon it's confirmed that your analysis is invalid, you cut your position and take the loss if it's needed, of course. So I'm teaching you, you can start my mentorship program, 7-day course, where I teach you how to build a high probability setups, and how to have the very high win ratio. Very high win ratio you can have if you do exactly how I teach you on the mentorship program. Even I find myself that sometimes, for example, I don't do my own paperwork, because I want to try. I always want to try something new, add in my analysis, which I saw for myself. All this I learned in my experience of 8 years. But even I, which I'm creator basically of this trading technique and trading plan, sometimes even I don't respect in the full points, my own points. So basically I will teach you how to analyze market and what are the high probability setups, how they looks like, and how much they can produce you risk reward. you know. And that is the most important part in the forex trading, to find the high probability setups, you know, and then watch the price action, watch the tick volume, which can help you. It's not so important like on the stock market, because stock is centralized market, but tick volume, it can help you. And then price action together with volume and the multi-time frame analysis, and together with trend, that's maximum you can do like an analyst on the spot FX market. That's maximum, you know. And I will teach you all points in my 7-day course, you know, 7 days course. I will teach you all points one by one, what we need to see if we want to sell, what we need to see if we want to buy, and of course the importance of the multi-time frame analysis, which is integral part of the analyzing the market. That's it for this analysis. If you want to start my mentorship program, you can contact me. Also, one thing, you can do this type of analysis on every market and every how to say that, you can do on the long-term perspective this, you can do on the short-term, you can do the intraday perspective. It's all about your appetite of risk and what type of trader you are. If you're a long-term trader, you will watch also weekly and monthly time frames bars, and then together trigger on the daily or 4-hour if you want the midterm setups, you know. If you want the intraday to short-term perspective, you watch like I have the profiles, and I'll all teach you about that on the my mentorship program. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this analysis, and if you like, feel free to post a comment, you know, subscribe on YouTube channel, and follow me on my Forex Factory thread, the Art of Trading by Petar Serbia, which is my thread on the Forex Factory, and you can also discuss with other members there, and together with me there. So also you can add me on the Skype. I will put my Skype username in the description below the YouTube video. That's it. I hope you wish you good pips and happy trading.